Let me tell you why Zbcn is going to take over the stablecoin market and it's going to hit $1 trillion. Remember, I said stablecoin market. So in my latest video, I talked about how Zbcn is part of the stablecoin narrative and they are going to the Sibos event in Frankfurt, Germany. Go check it out, it's a really good video. So for those of you that are new to the channel, I've been explaining in my past videos that Zebec network is a DePIN project, right? That has RWA elements, but it also focuses on stablecoin payroll. So it hits into that stablecoin narrative. I've been seeing a lot of stablecoins being mentioned a lot in the crypto market and how banks and institutions are looking to step in post Genius Act that got signed, because now that Genius Act gives the banks and institutions the green light to step in, because you know crypto was unregulated for a very long time, and now pro crypto regime, especially in the US, Zebec being a US based company, this gives them one of the first movers advantages of that. Zebec are at Frankfurt, Germany right now in the Sibos event. Okay, here's a screenshot right here. But something interesting about this screenshot is, you know, it's a Swift conference. So you got a lot of banks and financial institutions at that event. Also the ISO 222 compliant crypto firms like Chainlink, HBAR, XDC, Quant Network. But Zebec is going for that ISO 222 standard, which is, if they are ISO 222 compliant, that makes them institutional grade. They now can communicate with the banks and institutions. They speak the same digital language. Take a look at this right here on this screenshot. We bring real-time payments and stablecoin flows into the Swift ecosystem. So really, to be part of the Swift ecosystem, you need to be ISO 222 compliant. So is that the team confirming that they will be ISO 222 by the end of the year? Your ISO firms like Chainlink, HBAR, XDC, Quant Network, who are already ISO compliant, and it seems to be the shift is now into stablecoins. For example, USDC powers the Zebec ecosystem. Circle Ventures being an early backer, without Circle, they would struggle. The Circle made Zebec what it is today. It made it a lot easier to integrate. USDC is their default stablecoin. But what's so good about Zebec network is that they are multi-layered. They're multi-chain. They're not just part of the Solana network. They are layer 2 on Solana, but they are also multi-chain. So say, for example, USDC, it's not just on the ETH network. It's on the BNB, it's on Sui, it's on Base, it's on Tron. Like it's multi-chain. It's not just, you know, a single layer. They can integrate all the other blockchains with it. So, you know, stablecoins building on ETH, Solana, BNB, whatever, they can integrate all of them onto their network. And just because USDC is their default stablecoin doesn't stop them from getting other stablecoins onto their network. USDC is basically like a digital dollar. It behaves like a dollar. It is pegged, and it has US backed treasuries as reserves. They're an infrastructure layer, so they already provide the rails. So think of Zebec's network as like a train track, and the payroll system is the train. So it's outdated. The new payroll systems wants an upgrade. You know, stablecoins, banks, payroll companies just need to go on chain, which they are doing, because blockchain is a very advanced technology that has been shied away for years due to lack of regulation. But now there's a lot more regulatory clarity and a pro crypto administration. They can issue their own bank issued stablecoins that's fully pegged. You got like USDC with the dollar. You got stablecoins that can be backed by the euro, like the All Unity EU RAU. You can have a stablecoin backed by the pound. You could have a stablecoin backed by the yen. It's completely limitless. Okay, so if all the banks around the world decide to go digital, they can issue their own stablecoin and just plug in to Zebec's ecosystem. They already have the technology that's already been made. They've been developing it for years. They started it in 2021. You know, stablecoin payroll in 2021. So it's not new to them. They've already made it. They are just getting their compliance check. And by the way, we're close to the end of September, and on their compliance roadmap, they are nearly MiCA compliant. It's looking good. But anyway, I wanted to get some clips of the Sibos conference in Frankfurt, Germany, how Swift has announced that they are making a blockchain-based ledger. There's already 30 banks already working with them with it to enable 24/7 cross-border payments.
Today, I'm very pleased to announce that we will add a blockchain-based ledger to our technology infrastructure to allow for trusted movement of tokenized value across the digital cloud. And those opposites, Swift and blockchain, TradFi and DeFi, they really go together? Well, in the regulated system in the future, we believe they can. Banks are ready for it, and they're asking us to play a bigger role.
So these are the banks that are working with Swift. Swift and the banks are moving on chain. Like I said, they've been shying away from the blockchain technology for years, but now they're accepting it. You can't beat them, join them. But these are the 30 banks right here: Bank of America, JP Morgan, Deutsche Bank, HSBC. Big names are moving on chain. We've been saying this on the channel. Banks are moving on chain, and this is proof in the pudding. But as the stablecoin market is growing, the Swift system, right, of sending messages across the world, to transfer money, it's all outdated. It hasn't been changed for many years, probably 70 years. They are looking to improve it, by making it faster, cheaper, and more efficient. And one way to do that is to integrate blockchain technology, i.e. stable coins, because like I said, they can issue their own banked stable coins that's fully pegged to the dollar, euro, pound, and they are moving to the ISO 222 system. So all the banks around the world can speak the same digital language. It's all completely feeless. Anyone that benefits on the ISO standard can contribute if they add value to the ISO standard. Zebec solving stablecoin payroll, I feel like that is, they add to the ISO standard. They are changing the way money moves. That's their slogan. Getting paid in stablecoins by the second, because it's a lot faster, a lot cheaper, a lot efficient. I'm pretty sure a lot of people would accept that when we're going to a more digital world. Take a look at this clip on how, stablecoins and a digital financial system saves costs. And you may be thinking, right, you got to realize, okay, the current Swift system, it's a lot of damn fees. When they're sending money across the world, costs them a crap ton. So, the blockchain technology can help them reduce fees by a lot. And if you're a big bank and you're a big financial institution that's already made life-changing wealth, what are you concerned of the most? You want to reduce as much fees as possible because it's a lot more profitable for your business. They can save millions, even billions. Okay, but just take a look at this clip of another clip of the Sibos event explaining this.
To transact on public blockchain with different models for achieving security and integrity. Customers, particularly if blockchain-based transactions prove to be cheaper. If stablecoins present a lower cost alternative to consumers and businesses, I'm all for it. We are already seeing this dynamic develop outside of the United States, where US dollar stablecoins are an attractive option in countries in which access to dollar banking services is expensive or limited. We also know that cross-border payments, in particular remittances, are relatively expensive. This is attributable in part to the complexity of transactions involving multiple infrastructures, currencies, and intermediaries. One way in which innovative technologies could translate to lower costs is through pure efficiency gain. This brings me to my second question. How might new technologies improve the efficiency of the payment system? Distributed ledger technology, or DLT, is rapidly becoming an efficient infrastructure for 24/7 transactions, record keeping, and data management by enabling multiple platforms, parties, assets, and functions to become mined in new ways. As an example, DLT-based platforms can support 24/7 real-time payments and security transfers by using programmable functionalities like smart contracts to enhance operational efficiency and automate more complex financial transactions. With the ability to specify the precise time at which a transaction settles and under what conditions, DLT-based platforms have the potential to increase the flexibility and efficiency of settlement for money and assets.
The stablecoin market is under 300 billion, and it's estimated it's going into the trillions because the stablecoin market has been growing. There's more stablecoins being made, and because of post-Genius Act, there's going to be financial institutions issuing their own bank stablecoins pegged. But it's looking good for the Zebec ecosystem. But I want to play this last clip, how the CEO of Uphold, Simon, explains that the importance of regulation in crypto and that there's going to be a huge tsunami, trillions of dollars coming into the stablecoin market. Take a look at this.
The reason why companies are going to adopt this technology is today's payment system is incredibly fragmented, expensive, and slow. The way you pay your speeding fine in Italy, what actually happens behind the scenes is your local bank dips into its account at an Italian bank and deducts money from the bank's sub-account. You might well say, what's wrong with that? Well, the answer is there are unnecessary intermediaries, and there's more than $22 trillion of capital locked up in those Nostro Vostro accounts. And the reason why blockchain is so important is that it frees up that capital for more productive use. You don't need that trapped capital. So if you are able to reduce the amount that your payments cost, you can dramatically improve your profitability.
We have the MiCA regime in Europe, and we have a change of approach in the US. The retail adoption, in particular in the crypto asset space, is significant. We've got a gap in our product proposition at the moment, an area of the product that is absolutely needed. So it's really addressing that customer demand point. The dangers of not keeping up with competition is that our customers go elsewhere.
See us as a regulated gateway to this brave new world of crypto. What's so exciting about blockchain technology is financial inclusion. Fundamentally, digital finance means that anybody with a mobile phone and a Wi-Fi connection anywhere in the world can access financial services. That's a genuine innovation, and it can be done in a way that risks are eliminated because of the unique properties of digital assets. Last year, $2 trillion of payments were settled in stablecoins. So this is a tsunami that's going to affect every company in finance. And that's all made possible by blockchain technology. Blockchain is the future of finance.
Thank you guys for watching. If you are not in the best crypto community on this planet, please join it. It is free. We're over 200 members. I am pushing for 1,000 subscribers, and I appreciate you guys for watching. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one.